Today we find ourselves in Ocotal, Nicaragua. Now, Ocotal is one of the most northern cities in Nicaragua you can visit before crossing the border into Honduras. We are so up north that we're only a 25-minute drive to Honduras. Now, is it worth checking out this town if you're gonna be traveling Nicaragua? Or maybe you've checked it out already, you want to see how it's changed. To me, I love this town. It's very special, very pintoresque. I'm gonna be touring you on my bike. I got my bicycle today, and I'm gonna be telling you the story. We'll get to see the Central Park, the church, and a couple other activities that you can do around Ocotal. So let's jump right to it. Let's learn this history, and let's check out this beautiful small city in Nicaragua. So right now we're making our way to the Central Park of Ocotal. The cities in Nicaragua, they're all designed similar. That if you go to the center, you're gonna find a park, you're gonna find the church, and the first few houses or buildings that were ever built when the city was started. So I've seen pictures of this place in the past when it was first being built, and it's crazy to take a look at that. It's changed so much, yet it's still very similar. And so it's actually a spectacular perspective to have. So right now we're riding down the main boulevard here that takes us all the way. We're going north towards there, it's going towards Honduras, and we're about to make it to the park. It's around 85 degrees. It is beach weather. It is being outside in flip-flop weathers and hanging out. It is definitely one of the hotter seasons here in Nicaragua. And it is around 5 p.m. right now, so traffic should pick up pretty soon with people getting off of work. But take a look at this park here. We're about to go explore this park. If you ever find yourself traveling Latin America, make some time to check out the central parks because you're gonna find an oasis. Generally, they're well kept and nature is incredible in these parks. Take a look at this Park of Ocotal. It's a beautiful area to come enjoy some nature, spend some time reading, or maybe just unwinding. A cool fact about the parks here in Nicaragua too is they give you free Wi-Fi. So if you're ever traveling or backpacking, you got no signal, you can come to the parks and then you'll be able to connect and talk to whoever you need to. So this park is gorgeous. The center has this nice little podiums where kids can go play, and around the edges you have all this manicured garden of these beautiful plants. I will say though, during Christmas, this park lights up. They do competitions here and everyone just brings out their best lights. It's a cool time to walk around because there'll be street vendors around here. So that's another cool thing about it is the ecosystem around the park, right? You have street vendors, sometimes they go away, and then you have vendors who sell artisanal stuff like hand clay pots, keychains, and so it just changes throughout the year. It's beautiful, and in front of the park is the church, which we need to go check out next. So this beautiful church right behind me was built between 1807 to 1870, and in English it's called the Lady of Our Assumptions. It is gorgeous, white, and the architecture is just spectacular. Not only that, around there's just these beautiful lush gardens that is very peaceful to be in. Definitely worth checking out. And just like in any city in Nicaragua, they're gonna have a beautiful church in the center. Specifically like Granada, which is the oldest city, you can find some spectacular churches there, or León, or even Managua. And this one does not fail to deliver. Look at the beauty of that. Very peaceful area to be around here. Now, cool fact about the name Ocotal. The name Ocotal actually refers to pines because there's a lot of pines in this region here, and it refers more specifically to the resin of the trees of the pine. So that's where the name Ocotal comes from, and also Nueva Segovia. There's pine forests all above those mountains, and it's part of what makes this area beautiful here. It just feels like you're in a whole different realm of Nicaragua, and it's very, very cool compared to the capital of Managua. Nicaragua also, specifically for Ocotal, one of the biggest industries here is coffee. So along these pine forests, you'll find coffee plantations and also agricultural plantations of corn, bean, tomatoes, a little bit of everything. So Nicaragua is known for its high specialty coffee here because you have the elevation and the microclimates around. Along with that, then you also have the commerce side of Nicaragua. As you're about to see here, there's a lot of stores around in both areas, and a lot of people have small businesses where they sell local goods, and you can buy ingredients, materials, or whatever you need. Take a look at the local market today. We arrived before they close. You can find a lot of fresh items here, whatever you would like here. It's a sunny day. You can look at that. We love coming to this local market here to buy our groceries for the week, because one, we like interacting with the locals and buying from locals. That's the way to do it. It looks like some of the stands are closed though. It's coming towards the end of the day here, and they get an early start, so they close early. You can also buy some clothes here, and also sandals and cell phones. It's almost like an outdoor mall with fresh food, you know, fresh tortillas too. Let's keep going a little further out. I want to show you another part of Nicaragua here, of Ocotal specifically. Wanted to show you guys this right here. This is what you see here is Highway 6, and if you keep going north up that way, you'll officially make it to Honduras, so you can technically cross the border here. So if you're doing road trip, and you can stay the night in Ocotal, and then you can cross over the next morning. So it's not that far of a way. It's about 25-minute drive. So Ocotal to me is technically a border town, but the road is very nice and easy to travel. We're gonna go try to find the point here where we can get a good view of the city by climbing some stairs. So hopefully it's still open today. But part of the reason I love this city here, it's that it's a small city. So it's not like the capital of Managua, which is a very large city. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, and it can, to me, it can be difficult to enjoy. This one has the right mix of hustle and bustle, but still peace and quiet, so you can enjoy your afternoon. All right. Looks like it's open today. Let's see what kind of view we can catch from up here. It is an incredible view from up here, and the sun is coming down. I know another vantage point that I want to show you guys where we can catch the sunset. It's an incredible place, so we're gonna try to make it there and see if we can beat this sun here. But take a look at this little mountain here. It is gorgeous. Right over here is the old hospital of Ocotal. They're actually building a brand new one. It's gonna be, I believe, the biggest in Nicaragua, and it should be done pretty soon. And then right behind me is the cathedral where we were hanging out there. So not a big city, just the right size, I believe. Que nos tomemos una foto. Sí. Ah, ¿de dónde son?
De Nuevo Amanecer.
Ah, Nuevo Amanecer.
Sí.
Está bien. Gracias, man. Let's try to make it there before this sun goes down here. It's gonna be a little bit of a trek, so we're gonna have to put our turbo on and smash through these streets here carefully though, so we don't get in an accident here. But we should be able to make it there. We got 20 minutes. Let's go. Man, that was tiring. This is one of my favorite spots here to come grab a drink because it's like a beautiful hacienda. It's private and very peaceful. Ayo. Let's see if they're open today. Hopefully they're open. If not, maybe we can catch a sunset at least. It looks like there's some people. Awesome. Check it out, they have a pool here, restaurant. A little bit of everything. I just got here right before they're closing, but they're still gonna serve me a nice soda. Then we're gonna relax for a bit. I wanna share with you guys a few things. If you look at Ocotal as a city, the city itself, what we just traveled, there's quite a bit to do, but I think what really makes Ocotal special is what surrounds Ocotal, which is in Nueva Segovia. So if you come stay in Ocotal, I encourage you to venture out, and some of the things I recommend are going to go see the hot springs. So in Ocotal, there's about maybe 5 hot springs. They are spread out closely. They're not that far. I think the furthest is maybe 25 kilometers, but even then you can jump on a taxi and it'll take you to these hot springs. So if you're coming here, definitely check out the hot springs. Go in the morning if you're here in summer, or go later in the afternoon, because during the day, it's gonna be too hot to get into the hot springs. Another area you can go to if you zoom out is you can go to Dipilto. Now, the area of Dipilto, it's a beautiful forest. It's a beautiful pine forest, and it's a small pueblo there. And you can go hike, you can walk. There's the Rio of Dipilto flowing right through the middle of it, and it's very picturesque, very beautiful, slow pace of living, a beautiful church and park in the middle, and that's one of the best coffee mountains in the regions where you'll find some incredible coffees. Another thing you can do too while being in Ocotal is you can go to the indigenous city, or pueblo more like, because it's so small, of Mozonte. Now Mozonte is known for its artisanal work, so they make clay pots, clay plates, mugs, and they make it by hand, by the mud that comes out of the mountains. They also do paintings, and then in Mozonte you'll find a pine forest in the back of Mozonte, and it's incredibly gorgeous. And you can go into those mountains. There's a bunch of coffee farmers there, and people here in Nicaragua are friendly, so I'm sure they'll be even willing to give you a tour if you wanted to. The cool thing about this part of Nicaragua is that it is not traveled frequently, so you can come out here and go off the beaten path and explore and be by yourself. You're not surrounded by tourists, and that's part of it, what makes it special. It's raw, it's authentic. If you're in the Mozonte area, you can eat at my friend's restaurant called Popotlán too, which is nice, typical food. Check out the Church of Mozonte, and you can also walk these steps where you can look at a cross, and there's a beautiful viewpoint. So all these things make this area special, and coupled with the fact that you're in a higher altitude, so you're in a cooler climate than if you were in South Nicaragua, yeah, this makes it heaven for people who love that kind of weather, you know? And this is what I love about going to countries, is going to authentic places, and I definitely recommend it if that's something that you're looking for. Guys, just like that, we caught this beautiful sunset here in the mountains of Nicaragua, and we got to explore Ocotal. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow as big as we can to showcase this beautiful country to the world. I'll see you in next week's video. It is your Coffee Familia signing off.